Jack, it's good to see you again. Got the chance to talk with you after at Comic-Con last year.
Yeah.
So let's get right into it. Your character deals with a lot of loss in season one. Do you think he ever had any real time to grieve? Esme, his father, and now things that are happening in season two.
It's a good question. I think, one of the things about Pennyworth is you never have very long to kind of sit and get your breath. You're on to the next thing. So, I think the Esme stuff, he probably, entering into season two, he's probably in a better place about that. But it's never, I think he's made his peace with the fact that it's a hole he's never going to be able to fill. She will never be replaced as his first love, and he gave over so much to her so quickly that he's a bit more guarded in his relationships going forward. But I think he's in a better place about that. I think him and Sandra are together now in season two, and I think he loves her, and they're kind of making a go of it. So he's better with that, but it will never fully go away. I think that his father is a kind of different kettle of fish in that, it was directly his doing. I think he has to come to terms with it in the sense that his soldier training, he's killed people before, but there are obviously is a different kettle of fish being your own father, but he's trying to use his soldier training to kind of get over it, and the rationale that his father dug his own grave because of the choices he made. He was going to kill himself anyway, and Alfred had to do what he did to save Queen and country, and sometimes you have to do horrendous things for the bigger picture. So that's how he's kind of dealing with that, I think.
Speaking of which, I've always been interested in your character's kind of moral compass, because we've seen him at times be real ruthless, and at other times be very, very, very selfless. For example, in choosing not to go through with the contract to take out the no-name members who ended up being Thomas and Martha. Can you talk a little bit about that?
I think, you're right. I think sometimes he's a man that says he doesn't like doing violence, but that's all he's kind of ever done and all he's good at. So he gets drawn back into it quite quickly. I think he's always got the kind of moralistic, the bigger picture in his mind. So as I say, sometimes you have to do horrible things to get the end goal, being the right one. He shot his own father to kind of save things. So it's an interesting, you never quite know how he's going to react, but generally I think it's always about the bigger picture. Yeah.
Do you think that his wanting to go to America is him really just trying to erase all these things that have happened to him recently?
Yeah, definitely. I think, unfortunately, it's one of those things where you think, or he thinks that things will be solved if he goes off to America. The reality is his brain, his dreams, his conscience will go with him. So these things won't be solved. But I think he's constantly reminded of Esme. He's constantly reminded of his father, and moving or changing his environment perhaps would help with that. But yeah, I don't think it's going to be the great healer that he thinks it will be.
One more just quick question, more just a little bit of fun, but why are you dodging the Queen, man?
I think he's a bit nervous. I think for once he's in over his head, and actually, I dread to think what happened in that bedroom, but he's certainly, he doesn't want to answer the phone. But I can tell you that obviously she's the Queen of England, and she will catch up with him at some point.
Oh wow, Jack, pleasure to talk to you again. Congratulations on the second season, and hopefully we'll talk again.
Thanks, man. See you soon.
Take care.
Bye-bye.